Alright guys, so finally let's get into Nuke here. So I've pulled in real quickly our Mantra render, and we're just going to go over a quick comp for Mantra. It's not going to be anything complicated. So I'm going to press S in the keyboard. I'm just going to set my frame range from 1 to 200. And in our full size format, I'm going to set this to 1080p. And this is a 720 render, but I'm going to be doing the redshift stuff in this same project. Alright, so what I want to throw down is just a layer contact sheet, and then now we can view all the channels that we rendered. And if we look at that, you can see that now we've got all these channels. And actually I only rendered this one till frame 166. But there we have it. We've got our reflections, our diffuse, our beauty. This might be our refraction and our smoke pass, and this will be our fire pass, and then our volumes. So I'm not really going to do much to this. So if we throw down a shuffle, we can shuffle in what we want to work with here, but I pretty much like a lot of the beauty here, but I just want to maybe tone down some of the highlights here. So I'm going to use the fire mask to do that. I'm going to go into the shuffle, and in the shuffle I'm going to choose the fire mask. There we go. And all I need to do is throw down a color correct. And then now I can plug this mask into our shuffle node there. Now if we view the color correct, we've got control over just the fire. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this, and it's kind of heavily directed and based on your kind of own direction, but you know, we can kind of go in, change the saturation of the midtones a little bit, maybe reduce some of the saturation in the highlights and the fire, and just kind of fine-tune something. Maybe something like this. I don't want to get too crispy down there. So that's how we have control over that. And then finally we can just kind of screen some glows on top. So if we were to just throw down a glow, and Nuke's got a lot better glows than the stock glow node here, but I'm just not going to get too complicated in it. But you know, if we lower down the size a little bit and the brightness, and then if I kind of screen this on top over, so instead of an over we'll change this to a screen, and then just take a look at our glow here, and I want to define the glow from the channel. So I'm going to use maybe a channel, let's use the fire mask, any one of the red, green, or blues. So now we're just doing a glow based on the fire channel there. So you know, maybe we find something, some glow that we like there, and then on the screen we can just kind of screen it on. Oops, and under the glow I want to make sure to check effect only. So we're only going to be seeing the glow now. And now if we just screen that on top, we've got control on how much we want to like add that on. You know, so maybe something like this, and then we can do another one. And in the secondary glow, maybe we make kind of a bigger glow, merge that on top. And let's select screen again. Maybe this one we could change, reduce the saturation a little bit. Maybe this one will increase the saturation a little bit. So essentially, you know, we've got this nice glow going on top, and maybe we can key it on and off. So maybe we would like it really bright, say at the beginning. maybe on the secondary one. Well, I don't really like that at all, so maybe we just do really light. And if we set a key here, by the time it gets up here, maybe we just reduce the glow. There we go. It's pretty simple, but you know, you can kind of get in there, change the highlights. You know, we could kind of crush these areas to make it look quite a bit darker. Use a ramp or something and maybe crush the areas up top. That's all I'm really going to do here. I'm just going to keep it really simple. And then afterwards, if we write this out, this is what I've kind of come up with by just changing some colors. And there we go. So to write this out, we would throw down a write node, hook that up. We got to put this into a path. So if we did a /, if we wanted to write out an image sequence, let's do volcano. In Nuke, I like to specify the frames by the number symbols. So the padding that you'd like, say 4 frame padding, I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 number signs dot, you know, JPEG or EXR. If you're going to do JPEG, just make sure that you increase the quality here to 100%, or maybe we just want to write out an MOV, a movie. And in a movie, I like the Apple ProRes codec here. Keep it at 24 frames a second, and that's it. All right, so the next lesson, let's get a little bit more in depth with the redshift.